Hello everyone. I thought I would hop onto another video today for Wednesday, March 25th, lesson 6. Remember, you guys have to keep watching these videos before you do anything because I'm still getting questions, and so is Miss Luciano, and so is Miss Busby, and so are fellows, questions that could easily be answered here. So we want to make sure we're leaving time and energy to answer questions that are like of actual confusion with the work. So make sure you're going over what this slideshow is first with the video so that you get those questions answered, okay? So our agenda for today, we're gonna do the do now. We're gonna look at vocabulary practice. You have a quiz on Friday. Say that again. You have a vocab quiz on Friday. So please, please, please study your words. Then we're going to transition over to the standards for Unit 4. This is our last day looking at the standards. And then we're going to do some independent practice, and I'm going to show you how to get to that. Make sure you pause, read it, and then do your do now in your journal. This vocab, I put the slide up again. In your journal, you're going to pick 2 vocabulary words and make a social media post for each example. Don't forget your hashtags. So my example, this quarantine, talk about tensions. Everybody is getting on everybody's nerves. Hashtag help, hashtag get me out, hashtag cut tension with a knife. And that is 101 characters out of the allotted 140. That's an example of a social media post with the word tension. And then you could click to practice the vocab words. Okay, the final standards for Unit 4 is going to be the language standard. Then we're going to work on all the standards all together. So make sure you watch the video of me going over language standard 7.5. And then you're going to practice all of the standards. You're going to go to the classwork section of the ELA Google Classroom, and you're going to find ELA Lesson 6, March 25th, independent work. That is a Google document. It will open with your name automatically attached to it. Make sure you attach it when you turn it in. I'm showing you on the other video that is in this slide how to get there, but just in case, because I have a lot of people that ask me, you go to your classroom. Every time you go to your classroom, I want you to click 7-0, whatever you are, because I want you to see the whole page. Don't click on the side where it's the to-do tasks, okay? And don't click in here where it tells you tasks. Up here, classwork. This is all stuff in Unit 4 standards. You're going to go to Lesson 6, March 25th, independent work. And it opens up a Google document for you with all the instructions. And I'm going to be grading this one very carefully because I want to make sure we're all being held accountable and doing each piece of work. I switched from forms. You guys told me forms, it deleted the work, it didn't save when I left, it made me start over. So I'm not going to be doing that anymore unless it's just multiple choice and unless it's fast, quick assessments. So for this one, it is on Google Docs. I have my teacher's note at the bottom. I'm going to be looking through everything. I'm going to be making comments, and it's going to be a score out of 30. This is one of your first big grades for trimester 3. Okay, so that's how you get to the document. And then in order to get to the independent work, you go here to this PDF. Remember, the bookmark is something you read. The clipboard is something you do. So do not forget that. And make sure you watch the video because that can help you as well. So how do I know I'm done? I've watched the standards breakdown on language standard. I have written notes in my journal. I have taken the quiz on slide 10. I have completed ELA lesson 6, March 25th, independent work, and submitted/attached it to my ELA assignment. Newsflash on the bottom, if you did not finish Monday's News ELA article, you have to do it today. Have to. This is another one of your big grades. I'm showing you here on my computer how I can see if you are actually doing it or not. So 4 out of 95 kids have done it as of what I'm looking at right now. And I'm going to show you, for example, today She spent an hour on it and she did 26 annotations. What that means is when you're writing and reading, your annotations are listed right here, and you can type gists for each paragraph. Up here, you can also decide what reading level is most comfortable for you. Make sure it's not too hard, but make sure it's not too easy, because I don't want that to happen either. Okay? Once you are all done with everything, you can turn it in. Email me if you have any questions. And I hope this is not too difficult, but it is the foundation. So if it's a little challenging, that's good. That's okay. That's where I want it to be.